I just caught 5 Kricketots and 2 Weedles, baby. Oh my god, this is horrible. Jirachi, please. I wish that you would come out soon, or at least come with some sort of awesome news, so that way I don't ever have to look at this video again. Eh? Hey, wishes do come true. It looks like Jirachi has been officially announced and is currently available if you complete the Dream Quest line, as well as the Ultra bonuses that we worked very hard for to unlock this summer have been released, and oh my god, those Ultra bonuses, oh my god. Let's just break down Ultra bonuses and just even talk about this. But first, let's go ahead and just take care of something real quick. Okay, so the mythical Pokemon Jirachi has officially been released into Pokemon Go. So if you were unable to attend any of the Go Fest, do not fret! You can go get your Jirachi right now if you complete the Dream Quest line. It's actually been released for like a day, Tom. It's fine. Now, moving past Jirachi, no offense Jirachi, but you can't even come close to the hype that is what is coming for us in September. We've got the Ultra rewards, Ultra bonuses unlocked. And these Ultra bonuses are going to span over the course of 3 weeks starting September 2nd from 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until... Now, okay, I don't have all the weeks up there. Until September 23rd, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So September 2nd to September 23rd. That's a lot of Ultra bonuses. And quite honestly, these Ultra bonuses are insane. I keep flip-flopping between which one's my favorite. I want to say it's the Gen... Okay, well, let's just go ahead and get into it so we don't spoil it, even though we already know about all this stuff from yesterday. Let's just go ahead and let's go through the first week. So week 1 actually starts September 2nd at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and week 1's bonuses end on September 9th at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So anyways, week 1 is a Johto journey, and you know me, maybe you don't, but if you do, it's freaking Gen 2 Johto is my favorite gen of all time. Look at that! Look at all that stuff I got back there from the Pokemon centers in Japan. And the gardeners out there seem to clearly love Gen 2, right? They've been hooting and hollering. Every time I mention Gen 2, they love it. First up, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune are coming back into raids, which is awesome because I was just talking to some of you guys on the Suicune video that it was my last video. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. And I've talked to some of you guys, and some of you guys were unable to either participate in the Suicune raid day or didn't even get the shiny. So I don't want to take credit for it. I mean, I do want to take credit for it, but I'm going to go ahead and say that because of the positivity that we put out in the mix, those dogs are coming back, the beasts, whatever they are, and I will finally be able to get a chance to get that shiny Raikou that I didn't get yet. So this is going to be an awesome week to try to complete all your Johto dreams, shiny legendary beasts included. Feature number 2 for week 1 is that if you are extraordinarily lucky, you will be able to hatch Unknowns from 10k eggs, which is huge. I mean, if you've gone to any of these Go Fest or Safari Zones, Unknown's not the rarest in that regard. I've got some friends that have never even seen Unknown because it's like the rarest spawn in the game besides like the Lake Trio. You can't even find it. So the fact that you can hatch Unknowns out of 10Ks is insane, and the ones that you can hatch will spell out Ultra, so you get to hatch U-L-T-R-A. I can't believe I just tried to spell in front of that because that would have been embarrassing if I couldn't figure that out. And the third feature for this week is that we are getting new shinies, baby! We are getting shiny Sentret and shiny Gligar, which is awesome. I love Gen 2, so anything from Gen 2 is just super nostalgic to me, so I'm a big fan of Sentret. I also like Hoot Hoot, but you know, we'll wait for whenever that's going to come out. But yeah, Sentret and Gligar, it's such a good shiny. And you can use a Sinnoh to get the Gliscor, oh god. They're both a beautiful blue, and you know I love blue shinies. I got the Ponyta, I need the Voltorb in this game so bad, and Lunatone I need too. But I love blue shinies, and Gligar and his family is just And finally for week 1, we get 2 times incubator effectiveness, which means that you'll be able to hatch those Unknowns a lot easier than just like running a marathon to get those. Like 10Ks would have been a little on the annoying side depending on how rare they are to hatch out of the 10Ks. Like if I was going around like hatching 9 10Ks and I was just getting Larvitar because it's Johto, I mean Larvitar is cool and all, but I mean I want to get those high IV Unknowns. So week 1 is already incredible. We get another shot at the legendary beasts, we get Unknowns for the first time out of eggs ever, which is pretty crazy, and new shinies. You know I love new shinies, so I think it's awesome that we're going to be able to get Johto shinies especially. Okay, so if you thought week 1 sounded like a good old time, week 2 really has my attention here, because just like last year, they're bringing back the regionals from Generation 1, the Kanto region, which is Mr. Mime, Farfetch, Kangaskhan, and Tauros, and they're going to be available worldwide, hatching out of 7km eggs. These Pokemon will start appearing in eggs from September 9th at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and they're actually going to stay in the 7km eggs until the end of the event, which is September 23rd. And here's the thing, at this point we probably all have the Generation 1 regionals, which is whatever, but oh my god, they're releasing their shiny versions. You can possibly get the shiny Generation 1 regionals. What? That is so awesome. I am all on board for shiny regional Pokemon. I love that. That's just one more step to the shiny Corsola, which is an awesome, cool blue. That's shiny Corsola. That's not shiny Corsola. That's Corsola. I want the shiny. I'm losing my mind. I love me some shiny regionals. The number 1 Pokemon that I want on this planet is shiny Lunatone, and I have not been able to get it yet. So, I mean, hopefully one day, even though it doesn't make sense, they can hatch in eggs at some point soon across the world, or Lunatone just come back to me, please. But regardless, the fact that we can get a shiny Mr. Mime, shiny Farfetch, Tauros, and Kangaskhan is amazing. Let me know which one of those regionals you want the shiny the most of. I personally want Kangaskhan and then Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime because the color change is so drastic, but Kangaskhan because I just love Kangaskhan so much and I would love to have that shiny. So that feature right there, week 2 is already winning for me. Like, that's one that's actually going to get me out there playing for sure. Because once those regionals are not in those eggs to be shiny, in order for me to get those shiny, I'd have to be hunted like a madman when I'm out there, which would be fun still, but like, you know, I mean, I kind of want the stress to not be there. But that's not all for week 2. Deoxys is finally making its first appearance outside of EX raids, every form by the way, which is cool because I didn't get the speed form. I think that's the only, speed and attack I did not get, so I'll be able to attack those without having to wait for an EX pass, because I do get a lot of EX raid passes, but I get them for like I have one for Japan right now. Like, look at this right here. Boom, I got an EX pass for Fujisawa on August 22nd. Fujisawa in Japan. I would love to be back there. Fujisawa was amazing. The beach was incredible, but I'm in the States. So I'm actually pretty stoked to be able to raid for these Deoxyses and complete my Deoxys Dex finally. Wow, that was a tongue twister. So they do list a 3rd feature here. It's pretty much only 2 features in my opinion, but the other feature is not only will Deoxys be in raids, but a bunch of other Pokemon that are going to be great for taking down Deoxys are going to appear in raids as well. So if you are at some point having a hard time taking down Deoxys with your raid crew, there will be a lot of Pokemon in raids around. I'm not sure which ones they are per se. But you'll be able to raid for those Pokemon, get good high IV ones, and be able to power them up and then go for Deoxys. Oh, and also the 2x incubator effectiveness is still in play, and I believe it is in play for the entirety of the Ultra bonuses. So that means the 7km eggs for these regional Pokemon that can be shiny will not actually be 7km if you are using any incubators really. Week 1 and week 2 already sound like amazing rewards for the Ultra Bonus Unlock, in my opinion. They sound like great Pokemon Go events that'll be a lot of fun to go out there and hunt for shinies. Fantastic. However, week 3 is where it just gets like hype overload. I want this so bad right now. Week 3 is insanely incredible. I just, like, looking at it right now, I'm like, it's not real. So I'm gonna wake up at some point. This isn't real. It's not real. There's no way. So week 3's features start out with probably the most insane news of all, which is Mewtwo returning to raids, not Armor Mewtwo, standard Mewtwo returning to raids with a new move called Psystrike, which is apparently stronger from my research. Don't quote me on this. It's going to be stronger than Shadow Ball, which is going to make Mewtwo more useful. But not only that, Mewtwo's shiny form is going to be released, which is insane. We just got shiny Rayquaza, which is what everyone wanted in this game. And then the next up, if not more, was shiny Mewtwo. And that's finally coming to Pokemon Go. I cannot believe that. I am so hyped for shiny Mewtwo. But that is not all. That is not all. You think shiny Mewtwo would be the cherry on top for a delicious Ultra Bonus Unlock cake, but it is far from, in my opinion, because we are finally getting Generation 5 Pokemon into Pokemon Go during this week. Hallelujah! Generation 5 in Pokemon Go, baby! Next month, we are getting Generation 5 Pokemon. 3 Pokemon families have been announced for being part of this unveiling of Generation 5. The 3 Generation 5 Pokemon that have been confirmed to be released during this week which we don't know if there's going to be more. There might, you never know. Pokemon Go likes to throw curveballs every now and then. But the 3 Generation 5 Pokemon are Klink, Patrat, and Lillipup. Klink and its family are going to be available in raids, so I believe it's going to be a lot like Shinx, where you can't really find it out in the wild, but you will be able to get it in raids, and hopefully, possibly, in 10km eggs. And Lillipup and Patrat are going to be available in the wild. And guess what? Guess what? Not just that you can get Gen 5 Pokemon, which is awesome, but all of those are going to be able to have their shiny forms available to us. What? We're already getting Gen 5 shinies? Like, this event is insanity. It's insanity. It's so hype. I love it so much. Like, Gen 5 is coming to Pokemon Go. I love Gen 5. If you know anything about me and my adventures with Pokemon, I played Gen 1 through 3 growing up, and then I didn't have a DS when Gen 4 came out, so I kind of missed that one, but I still know the Pokemon at this point, thanks to Pokemon Go. But when I finally did get my DS is when I got the Pokemon 5 generation games, and I love that gen. It's so much. I hope, I'm not gonna be too greedy because this is amazing, but I hope they throw a curveball at us and release more than just these 3. I do love these Pokemon, aside from Patrat, honestly, but the shiny does look cool. Whatever. I think Klink is awesome because I love the object Pokemon like Lunatone or Voltorb or anything like that, and I love Lillipup. Lillipup is adorable. I actually put Lillipup on my team because that was the first one, like the first, I think, random encounter in the wild I had during those games, so that one was on my team. Stoutland's alright, but Lillipup is awesome. Shiny Mewtwo is incredible on its own, but the fact that we are getting Generation 5 into Pokemon Go has me like so excited. I cannot wait. I love that generation so much, and some of my favorites include Vanillite and its family line, the Trubbish family line, Braviary, freaking Oshawott and that family line, Zebstrika, and freaking Litwick and the Chandelure. Like, all those Pokemon are incredible. Hopefully I put the images of those Pokemon on here properly, so just in case you don't know which Pokemon those are, you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, regardless, that is week 3 for you. Sorry, week 1 and 2, you guys are cool, but week 3 just freaking takes the cake. I cannot wait for this event. This is so awesome. I'm above the moon, over the moon, whatever the phrase is. I'm that. I'm something with the moon. Not with the shiny moon, but that's a whole nother story. So this awesome week begins as soon as week 2 ends, naturally, which is September 16th at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to September 23rd at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which I just realized I'm going to be in Montreal, Canada for the Safari Zone during this amazing week, which just has me even way more excited and hyped, because I'm going to be with Pokemon Master Holly and the rest of the squad during that Safari Zone, and we're going to be going hard for those Mewtwo's and hard for those Gen 3 shinies, and we're also going to be hatching the freaking shiny regionals. Like, I can't. It's too much. I'm not going anymore. That's it. That's fine. It's too much for me to handle. I can't do it. But seriously, it makes me hyped to be around other Pokemon Go friends during all this excitement. So I cannot wait. There are so many shinies getting released within the span of a month, you guys. It is insanity. Like, that's not even including the water event, which is happening this week, actually. I believe it's the 23rd. I'll have to double check that, but yeah, the water event's happening with the shiny Carvana and the shiny Barboach being released. Oh my god. Guys, this is so exciting. There's so much hype happening. I can't even with I need to take a nap. I need to like just take a nap, decompress, because my excitement levels are just through the roof. I'm all jittery. But don't stop, Pokemon Go. Don't stop. Keep hyping it until I explode. Please, don't ever stop. Alright, you guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Please let me know what you are most excited about for these Ultra Bonus unlocks, because for me, it's really hard to pick. The shiny Mewtwo it's up there, but also Gen 5 coming out is incredible. Those Pokemon aren't my favorite out of Gen 5. I love them, but I still love Gen 5, and there still could be more. So I'm like, that's tough for me. And also the freaking shiny regionals getting hatched out of eggs, like, that's pretty cool too. That would be so epic to have a shiny Kangaskhan. Okay, I think I'm leaning more towards Gen 5 being released in Pokemon Go. But Mewtwo, it's tough. Let me know what you guys think. If it could be a tie of all 3, or even like the unknowns hatching out of eggs, or the shiny Sentret and Gligar. Those are still cool. God, please let me know what part of this event you guys are most excited about, because I'm super excited, so I need to talk to people about this. It's through my brain right now, so I need to see what other people are thinking about it. And if you enjoyed my insanity and would like to see more of the Ultra Bonus Unlock adventures through my point of view, especially when I go to Montreal, Canada with the squad, then please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification, because that is going to be the best way to know when my videos are out, in my opinion, I think. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I love you all very much, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.